All right, good morning, Cadre. It's Friday, September 28th. Here we are. We're at the end of the week. We're at the end of the month, and we are ready for football coming up. I got a game tonight. It's a good game. The winner of this game will be in first place of their region. So both teams are undefeated, so one of these teams is going to get a loss. Should be a really good game. College football tomorrow. I'm excited to get back on the couch tomorrow and watch some college football. I'm starting out the morning with just 3 Little League games that I agreed to help with, so I'm going to go do those, and then I'll come back down and watch some football. Get ready for the Ute game tomorrow, who are playing the Washington State Cougars, hoping the Utes get a win. So anyways, today I'm going to be using another CBL soap. I've been holding this one off, holding it off, because I wanted to do it on camera, because I feel like it deserves to be on camera. It's the Shaving Cadre scent. So this is a scent that a lot of you have been using already. A lot of you already understand where its background came from. So it's neroli, lime, and vetiver. Off of the tub before water hits it, you definitely get more of the lime and more of the neroli. Once the water hits it, though, the vetiver does come a little bit more to the forefront. I still detect a little bit of the other scents in the background, but you guys are right, it's not as much. But that's okay, because I think it helps still tone down the vetiver enough. It's a good scent. I like it. And when we were talking to Chris and we were trying to decide, we need to put the Shaving Cadre logo on one of them. What should we do? And I said, it might not work, but I was like, what if we just each pick one of our favorite notes, and Chris, you just do your best to blend them together, and let's just see what happens. It worked. I mean, it works. It's not, it's a good scent. I like it, so I'm going to use today, we're going to go Shaving Cadre theme all the way around. I'm using the member brush this time from Eric. This is a good brush. It's a nice synthetic. I've got my Captain's Choice bowl there, so we're just going to start with a load. I like this scent. So get a nice load going here. There we go. Plop it down a little bit. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, good stuff. So, all of you are getting pretty familiar with the lather. I know Nurse Dave has had a couple of problems with his getting it just right, but I think he'll master it. I mean, I can't remember which video it was yesterday's or a couple days before. It looked really thin, and I think the problem was he had a little bit, he added too much water or didn't have enough soap, or combination of the two. But these are soaps that I don't ever plan on reselling, to be honest with you, so scooping off the puck, there's really no need for me to do that. And I like loading off of the puck, personally. I go through stages where I do the scoop method, it does a good job, but I see no real need to do that all the time. The scent is strong. I mean, I know some of you guys are rating it a little bit lower, but I think you're rating it lower because you're missing the other 2 notes. The vetiver's strong, and I get some neroli peeking through. The lime is there, but it's not like his ghost lime, which has that lime jello scent to it. Alright, the lather's good, no problem there. Let me go ahead and get this going. I'm not going to shave tomorrow. I should shave Sunday. Maybe we'll record that one too. It'll be an off-the-wall shave. I'm not sure what's going to get used yet, but I'm also going to pull out my tobacco and all my Razor Rock soaps and try and get through those. So, and see where we're at. I'll post a picture for you guys, so that'll be fun. I know October, I was messing around and looking around, saw that Lisa's is going to release a scent. I don't know when. I'd imagine sometime in October. That is in our new soap base called Pumpkin Oud. I'm not usually a guy that likes the whole pumpkin craze, but for whatever reason, this Pumpkin Oud is making me think. Like, hey, you know what? That sounds actually kind of good. That might work. So, I'm using the Colonial General. I think this blade, it's the Feather Pro Guard. I'm pretty sure it's on its 10th use. I keep better track of that in my journal. So, the football game yesterday, what was the good thing is that I was working with a board member. And I've had a pretty good week of football. Because last Friday my crew chief was a board member. And he told me, he said to me afterwards, he says, Chad, this is last Friday. He says, Chad, it's time for you to start attending college meetings. Yeah, he says it's one thing to say it's, come, you'll get there eventually. He says you're there. He says it's time for you to start attending some college meetings, and hopefully next season, we can get you working some Division II or Division III games. So you got to start somewhere. So you usually start at the FCS level, right? And there are some good teams close by in FCS. I've had this little pimple or zit or something popping up, and I've opened it the last couple days, so it's not anything wrong with the razor or anything like that. So I'm excited about that. So in a couple weeks I'll attend a meeting, introduce myself, get to know some of the guys. We'll see how it goes. So should be good. So I'm gonna rinse, take care of that. I mean, I must have really caught the zit real good today. I'll be right back for pass 2. So the guy yesterday, anyways, who's also on the board, he told me, he says, Chad, he says, it's time for you to work your own crew. What do you mean work my own crew? He says, well, I'm going to start you in a little league, give you your own crew. You be the white hat. And he says, and then I'll let you white hat a couple JV games next year. And I told him, I said, I like that and everything, and sounds good. And he says, but I told him, I was like, but when it comes to the varsity games, I like being on the lines. And he says, no, that's fine. It's just you need to know every position and you need to get that experience. So I'm like, all right, cool, let's do it. So I'm going to be a crew chief, I guess. So he was impressed with my hustle, my knowledge of the rules. And I've worked so much with this guy over the years. He knows me really well. He knows my game. He knows me. So it means a lot, that people are recognizing the hard work that I'm putting into this. I'm going somewhere with it, so to speak. So, anyways, that's enough football talk. On the Cadre, kudos to Don, who did the pepper challenge with the Trinidad Scorpion. Kudos. That's all I gotta say. It's like, that right there is a prime example as to why I have no desire to munch on a pepper like that. I like, like he mentioned, Louisiana is known for its hot sauce, you know. Well, I've got Mexican background, and in the state of Utah, we got a lot of Hispanic and Mexican restaurants from all over, Spanish countries here. I love spicy food. I love hot wings. I love spicy salsa. I will go to town on it. I put hot sauce on everything. But to sit down and munch on a pepper, no. Kudos to all you guys that are doing it, but I'm not going to do that. So, kudos Don, man. I mean, I've bitten into jalapenos and serrano peppers in the past, and that's about what it does to me. It's a different feeling when you're, eating the actual pepper than when you are just what's the word I'm looking for? And when you're just eating hot sauce or something like that. Like at Buffalo Wild Wings, a lot of people have been to places like that. I've tried their blazing. It's hot. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting down and eating a whole bunch of them anytime soon. But I survived that. Their mango habanero is delicious. I like that one. So, I like spicy food. And I can handle spicy food. But there's a difference between the food being where it's literally hurting you. And that's what I feel like would happen there. If I went and munched on a habanero, and there's no way I would ever consider munching on a Trinidad scorpion. So again, kudos, Don. And kudos to all of you that have done it. The monkey too, John, and KJ, right? He did it also. I think, did Rich? Yeah. No, Rich Habaneros, huh? Or Craig? I can't remember. I don't know. Well, anyways, kudos to all you guys that are doing these videos, because it's something that I wouldn't do. I'm not going to do. So, that's the shave today. It went really well. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to have to use a little bit of Stiftico. I'm not going to pull the lather today. I think you guys know where we're at with this stuff. What I will do though is when I'm using Razor Rock soaps, I'm going to pull the lather on a few of those to show you guys what I get, because I'll be honest with you, it's not going to be as creamy as this. And a lot of them are tier 2. A couple of the formulas bump up into the lower tier 1. But I think, Razor Rock gets labeled as, they're just that cheap entry-level soap. And they are cheap and they are entry-level. So there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. But guys, it's good stuff. It's going to provide you with a good shave. You're going to get good results. And it's good soap to have, in my opinion. Especially some of them. Some of the upper ones. The one that's coming to mind is the Mutterfocker. The Blue Fougere is another really good one. The Dead Sea, the Santa Maria del Fiore. Those are some top quality soaps right there. And I look forward to using them. So, but yeah. So I'll probably when Lisa's releases that pumpkin oud, I think curiosity is going to get the better of me, and I'm going to end up with that one. Hope I like it, because that's a unique take. If not, I'm hoping that there's enough of the pumpkin in it that I could hand it over to my wife, who does like pumpkin scented stuff. So what I'm going to use today, I was having a hard time trying to decide, but in the picture, my shave of the day picture, I was like, you know what? The lime doesn't come out to play as much once you lather it, and neither does the neroli. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the Lime Sec from Panade. This is still my small bottle. I've got a larger bottle up there but we'll use this one today. Figure get some lime goodness going. Lime suck is good stuff. I almost decided to go with the Avon Island lime, but I think I used that one the last time I used it. Lime aftershave, so I was like, nah, it's time to use the Panade Lime Sec, which is also good stuff. So, really good. And that's another thing about Razor Rock where it's really nice, is their aftershaves are actually where it's at. I really like their aftershaves. And if there's a scent that you want to try, you can, when you want to try the wheelhouse, somebody like, oh, maybe I don't like oud scents. Buy the Tuscan Oud and go to town, and see if you like it. You're going to pay $7-8 and then Okay, come here. Here you go, Rich. I had a safety cat. This is Miss Hazel. Yeah, she was here the whole time. She's a Lynx Point Siamese. She is going to be 6 soon. Hard to believe. Yeah, she's a good girl. She's a good cat. So, but anyways, guys, that's my shave. If you guys haven't joined us yet, hit up the Shaving Cadre at www.theshavingcadre.com. We've got a lot of great things going. We've got more people that have signed up for the Rudolph Gift Exchange, which is going to be a lot of fun. We've got Razor Rock into October. We've got October for the Open Comb coming up also. We've added a couple more members over the last couple days since I last made a video, so the site is continuing to grow. And we've got some ideas still around the corner for some fun things still to come. So if you have any suggestions, if you have anything along those lines, reach out to us, because that's how things get started. The soap sample swap that some of you guys are taking advantage of, it's because of somebody just reaching out to us with an idea. So that's the best way to get something going if you got an idea. I mean, I hope everyone feels this way, but this site is not it's ran by us three, but it's controlled by the membership. It's something it's a collaboration. We work together. And we might have to say no to something. We might have to say, oh, that's a good idea. Let's, table it and let's come to it down the road. But my point is that it's a team effort here to get this site to what we want it to be, to where it's at, and to where it's going. So join us up at theshavingcadre.com. Thank you, everybody. I hope you guys all have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Everybody stay safe, and I'll see you on the pages. Bye.